Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in to another Slow Stitch Sunday video from me. It's going to be an extra slow video today. As you can probably tell from my voice, I am not very well. I haven't been for the last week, and thankfully I had videos filmed ahead and scheduled, so you guys haven't missed a video yet from me, which is good. But I needed to come on and do one for Sunday, for today. Well, it's airing today, but I'm filming this the day before. Basically, I'm still getting over COVID. Both hubby and I came down with it pretty hard this time round. We've been clear of it for a couple of years now and not got it every time someone has had it around us or anything, but this time round it's just, yeah, even hubby was pretty rough with it, and had to have some time off work, and I've been in bed for what, 4 or 5 days straight. So yeah, I needed to do some crafting. I really am missing crafting. There's only so many YouTube videos that I can watch before I'm like, I want to get in my craft room. I need to do some crafting. So I thought today we would do some extra slow stitching. The project I was going to do, that I'd planned for this week and for next Sunday, was to make some lovely little storage boxes using some slow stitch panels, but that will be to come. It's just my brain, the zombie feeling that I've still got. I just would not be able to put it together in my head. So you remember this lovely little piece of wall art that I done, and I know several of you recreated them. They are beautiful. I've seen them over on Instagram. I love them. Well, I thought they would make lovely gifts, so I want to make some more. So I've gone ahead, let's move that to the side. I've gone ahead and pulled back out the coloured ribbon that I used last time round. We used these little buttons. Unfortunately, they were the only dried poppy seed heads that I've got, so I'll have to think of something else that can go on the front of them. But I've cut my just some little calico cotton here, and they are 15 by 15 square. So and what I've gone ahead and done is so that I can do it as a bit of a mass make and make things a little bit quicker on camera, seeing as I'm going to be very slow. I've cut a load of material out. I don't know if it will show, but we've got lots of bits of material here that I've just cut in various strips and everything to put together. So what I thought we would do is just lay these out, give myself a little bit more space, and then we will just make them up as we go. Is that enough little space on there? Okay, so these lovely long bits I'm hoping are, oh, look at that, they're just long enough to go on there. So what I think we'll do is I have that one down that edge. This one I think would be nice across here. I'm going to try and do them so that they are like a set of 3 wall hangings. I'll hang them individually. I'll still use a stick and make some loops and hang them individually. But my idea is that you could have these on a wall in your home, and they'd make some lovely decorations. So if we then go on the opposite side, would that be all right? So it's like they're in different positions, but we're using the same material basically. Okay, so if we have you along there, excuse me, I try not to do too much coughing. I've had a cough sweet before we started so I should be okay. So how are you all? I'm assuming you know how I am, so how are you guys? How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, and then thinking we could have you there, and then you on there. Okay, then we've got this lovely bit. This is the material, that's the proper side, but I loved this. I used it the opposite way around, a lighter piece opposite way around on this one here, and just thought it was really, really nice. So what I might do is just have that in that gap there. That can go under here. I'll just check this is all in camera. Yeah, it is. That's okay. It's carrying on filming and then realise it's not in camera. There. Because I didn't want to put that piece there basically so that they were the same. I wanted them in different ways. Now we've got some lovely bits of red as well. Like so. Oh, that's really nice. And then I did put a couple of bits of these. I didn't know whether we could just have like a little patch of them here. That's in the same spot there, isn't it? Maybe I could move this one, because I'm thinking I might have these as well. I might have that there and that on that side this time round. That there. My brain doesn't want to work. I'm like, where am I putting this one? I'm thinking I might end up covering a bit too much of that up. I don't know. I don't think that's too bad actually. They are the same material, but they're all done in a different way, and that's kind of how I wanted it to be. Although I am thinking that this is a bigger piece than that. Yeah, I think that's better that way round. I just wonder whether we swap them. Does that show a bit better? But then, like I said, that was in that same spot. That's why I had that way. Okay, fair enough. No, I think I am happy. I think I'm happy with that because the material is, a lot of it's quite neutral. It lends itself to doing lots of stitches, like we did the fly stitch down there. We did some lovely little seed stitch, a little running stitch there. I did enhance these gold circle bits here with the French knots. which I'm just seeing, we've got some there. What have we got? Have we got any showing on this one? Yeah, we've got some there, so we could fill in that. Okay, yeah, so let's pin them in for now, and then that way I can do the tacking stitch like I like to do. So I just want to pull, I'm just going to take these off for the moment because I want to just make sure I'm there at the edge. There we go. And that one is there, so if we pin you like so, yeah, I didn't know if I would have a video up for today. That's moved. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do the prep work that I need ready for Monday, for tomorrow's, Monday's video tomorrow for you guys. So there might be a few videos short this week, but you guys know why. You guys will now know why. I'm not going to be doing as many this particular week. I can't believe how much it has knocked me for 6. It really, really has. Yeah. I mean, I know I don't have the best of health anyway, and stuff, but hubby's had colds and stuff, and felt, like a day or two where he's been feeling very flu-like in the past, and I've been absolutely fine. I haven't caught it off of him or anything like that, but I don't know, this time round I don't know what it was this time round, but yeah, it just took a hold, and well, it still won't let go. Okay, so that's that pin down. Let's pin this one and move that slightly out. Okay, I'm going to move you over slightly. Only just going to fit there, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. That's that pin down. Now, oops, move this. Let's pin this one down. And I think these will make a lovely, lovely gift. I really do. Okay, I think one more in this middle bit. There we go. So we need to do our little tacking stitch. In one of these, I'll just use that same nice long needle. Oops. My scissors. Oh. Okay. I just realised it actually says quilting thread. Okay. So we now just want to do some big stitches. Just to hold everything in place, and then I can get rid of the pins, and I shouldn't stab myself too much with the pins. Oh. Yeah, it feels nice to be doing something crafting. Yeah, it feels, I'm going to come across onto this one to tack this down, I think, as well, on this stitch. Yeah, I miss it. I miss being in my craft room. And don't get me wrong, I love watching my YouTube videos, catching up on my favourite YouTubers. It's been great, but I always get so inspired and want to just make stuff. So, yeah. It's nice to be back in here. Even if we are just doing some really, really slow stitching. Okay, I'm going to come across here now, I think, just to get this tacked down. Oops. Stab myself on the pins. Right, there we go. That's all it needs. And I don't bother knotting or cutting it off. I just leave a little thread like so hanging. Now we can take the pins out. Which way did I have it? That way, didn't I? And my cute little one. I've got another lid now. And you know, if you watch my Fabric Friday video when I made this one's my favourite one out of all the little pin cushions that we made. And the lid is off of a pill bottle. And it's metal, so I was like, oh, I'll keep my next one of those, and I've got another one, so I can make myself another dinky little one like this. Okay, so that's panel number 1 ready. Check the time, 20 minutes. Gosh, that's, mind you, it's Slow Stitch Sunday. We kind of got to go slow. So let's do the same again for this one. Oops. Single thread, I'll be better off poking it through like this. There we go. More. That's the end. No, that's the end of that one. Trying to knot it with that. Okay. So exactly the same, some nice big stitches just to tack it all down. Come up in this thing. Oops. This is nice and relaxing doing this. Really is nice getting some material in my hands and my needle and thread. One of the things I wish I'd got is an embroidery kit. I could just have sat on the sofa or up in bed and just be sewing and doing the embroidery, you know, with a hoop, and you get the kits that have got a pre-pattern and stuff on it. I've seen a few. I've got some in my wish basket for Amazon, but that would have been ideal to have one of those to hand to just start. Oh, stabbed myself with my needle there. Fortunately, it just went under the skin. Okay. Let's come down and in this one. Take this one down. And go down here. And that's that one done. Okay, so we had you, and you. Is that how we were having it? I'm just looking and thinking I'd moved these over to the edge. I should have had that further down, but then I think it wouldn't have touched onto there, would it? I'm now wishing I had that further down. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we've got this one to tack down now as well, haven't we? just wondered why it was sticking to the table. The label must be a bit sticky. Okay, let's thread my needle. We're not doing it double, are we? Silly woman. Okay. So I'm going to just come straight up in this bit here. Ah, if I can get it. Oh, I stabbed myself again. I should think once I've done this video, I'm going to go, obviously once it's scheduling, I'll go back to bed for a bit, I think. I think I need to rest again. Right. Take that pin out so I can get my needle in. Ooh, my needle in there. Oops. Yep. Oops, caught on the bin again. Okay. There we go. That, I think, is all tucked down nicely. Okay, let's take the pins out. And there's that. Oh, there's a pin there. I never took the pins out of this one either, did I? Look. So I am going to think if I can move this down just a little bit. Okay, so where are we? There we go. Those will hold it in place anyway, but I'm going to put a little bit more of a let's just use what have we got? Is that be long enough? One of these? No. What about that one? Is that one even? No, I actually think this is the longest bit. So we will. Yeah, looking at it, I just wasn't happy with it. So I'm not even going to bother putting the knot in on this one. I'm just going to quickly tack it in place. There we go. It just meets that edge. We could do something on that edge, no problem, just to hold it in place. There we go. That's all it really needs, is just to hold them together. Yeah, I'm much happier with that further down, because you've got that one off that side, that one off there, and that one off that side. Okay, so we're ready to do some stitching. So I'm going to end the video here. I just wanted to come on and explain why. Obviously there's not going to be very many videos for next week, and really just wanted to have a play with this. I'm going to do something similar like this with the stitching and everything, so I probably will do some off camera, but I'll come back next week and show you either finish them off. There's one more pin, look. Either get them finished off, back them, because I did back these ones, make the little loops, and just finish them all off next week. One thing I will do with this particular material, I don't know if you remember what I did on my slow stitch journal cover with these. I did a satin stitch on each of these ones. I'm going to do the same again on these. So yeah, that's what I plan to do for those. And then we've got the buttons. I pulled out 3 of each that we could just sort of pop on somehow on here, so we've got them to use, these lovely vintage buttons that have got a flower in them. And I saw one of the videos I was watching, they had a button that was 4 holes in the middle, and they had it so that you had 1, 2, 3, 4 like this way. So they did sort of like some leaves and then a stem, and then they, in this top one here, they did a French knot in a red, because they did it like a little rose, pushed it down, so the button was a plain button but had a little flower on it. I thought that was absolutely lovely. So it won't fit for these buttons, but yeah, I will be I will be using that idea. Anyway, I'm going to go before I completely lose my voice, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Oh, and I have one more thing. I've got a poll running over on my community tab as to whether you would prefer to see Christmas or winter themed stuff from me. I'm quite surprised so far. The vote is quite unanimous that it's winter. I mean, I like Christmassy stuff, but I don't tend to go too heavily into the traditional kind of wintry stuff. I like more of my natural winter natural style Christmassy stuff. So I'm probably going to end up doing a mix of both. But if you haven't seen that and you wanted to just have a little vote, please do, because I would love to obviously keep making content that you guys actually want to see from me. So yeah, do check that out, and I will be back at some point next week with a video once I'm feeling better, with some more crafting. So take care everyone, happy crafting, and I will see you when I next see you. Bye.